right, we're on Parak Bet, Mishnah Hey of Machshirin, second chapter, fifth Mishnah. And we're going to talk in the next few Mishnayot about Ir Yisrael v'Nachrim Darim Ba. Okay, you have a city which has Jews and non-Jews, and that causes halachic complications, confusions, because you're going to find things in the public areas, and you have to decide how to treat certain halachic situations. Now, what we're going to talk about right now is on Shabbat. And the halacha on Shabbat. We're going to go to the Bartura in the next Mishnah, just so we understand, because the next Mishnah deals with the same sort of topic. And the idea is, there's an Isur called Amira Lenachri. Okay, you're not allowed, people don't understand, you're not allowed to ask a non-Jew to do something for you. You can't ask him to turn on the light. Not only that, you're not allowed to benefit from the melacha that a non-Jew does for a Jew on Shabbat. So even if you didn't ask the non-Jew, and this is totally, people misunderstand this halacha all the time, that if the non-Jew does something because he thinks he's doing it for you, a Jew cannot benefit from that melacha. Okay? So therefore, also, Chachamim said that also, if a non-Jew does something on Shabbat, Chachamim said, yamtin b'chedei shiyasu. B'chedei shiyasu means the time that it takes in order to do that. If a non-Jew did something for a Jew, or you suspect he did something for a Jew, right, then you have to wait until after Shabbat, the amount of time it would have taken the non-Jew to do that malacha. Why? Gzeira, there's a decree. Shema yomar lenachri b'Shabbat. Lech, so maybe you'll tell the nachri to do that thing for you on Shabbat. And so therefore, why do you make him wait? Because when he sees you have to wait at night, the amount of time it would take, then you're not going to tell him to do anything on Shabbat itself, because you have to wait till after Shabbat anyway. So that rule applies to all kinds of V'chot Shabbat. So says the Mishnah. Ir Yisrael v'Nachrim Darim Ba. So you have a city where Jews and non-Jews dwell in the same city. You have an open bathhouse on Shabbat. And remember, you have to heat up the water and do all kinds of melachot on Shabbat. So the question is, can I go from shul on Motzei Shabbat? I can't go to the bathhouse on Shabbat, but can I go from shul to Motzei Shabbat right to the bathhouse or not? Im rov nachrim rochetz miyad. If the majority is non-Jewish in the city, majority is then rochetz miyad. You can go right away. You don't have to wait the amount of time it would take for the water to heat up. Since the majority are non-Jews, so therefore we assume that the non-Jew who warmed up the water, who did it with non-Jews intention. But Imrov Yisrael, the majority is Jewish. Then Yamtin, you have to wait. You can't go right into the bathhouse. You have to wait to the amount of time it would take to heat up the water. This reminds me, when I was in Detroit, we had a kosher Dunkin' Donuts. It was owned by a non-Jew. It was open on Shabbat. Mashgiach would go every now and then on Shabbat, all was fine, kashrut-wise. But again, we had this very issue. Because can you go right after shul and go pick up donuts? So this halacha would say that you could. Why? The majority of the customers, even the majority of the city is non-Jewish. It also has kosher customers, but you can assume they did it adaita dinachim. You can do that with the intention for the nachri, and therefore it's not a problem of amira of benefiting from a malacha of a non-Jew. Mechta, if it's about half and half, yamtin kadeshi you have to wait until the amount of time it would take to warm up the hot water. Rabbi Yehuda said, Rabbi Yehuda, ambati kitana, if it's a small bathhouse, ambati is a bath. Im yesh ba rashut, if there is rashut, we'll see what that is in a second. If there's habrochetz ba'miyad, you can do right away. What is rashut? Hamalchut kriya rashut. If you have a local hegemony, the kingdom, the hegemony is called rashut, rash. Rashut biyadala so kiritzona, it can do whatever it wants. V'lav davka melech, it doesn't just mean a king. Ela im yesham adam chashuv. If there's a person important enough, shesho asara avadim, he has 10 servants. That they would heat up 10 kumkum. He's a very wealthy man that he wants it done fast. Then you can go right away. Even the majority of the cities of Israel. Why? Maybe they didn't do it for you. They did it for the important non-Jewish person. And that's why you could say they have to heat it up right away, so therefore you can go right away as well. We'll stop here. As we always do, we'll dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Reb Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.